2,
3.
Up. 1, 2, 3. 2's not here.
We practice. It just helps us be better than what we actually are and than what we can be.
What are you doing here?
This is our warm-up. These are breathing exercises.
I can show other bands and other people what we're made of and how we can look their best and they can learn from us.
And what are you made of?
Oh, good. Everything. Guts, glory, pride.
Oh, this thing is dirty. It's hurting me. You can pick.
Cool.
No, we got these polished actually, so they look decent. Yeah, Claire polished them.
What do you think about it when he stops you every 4 seconds to redo it?
It's tough sometimes to keep on playing, but you gotta pay attention all the time.
It gets kind of annoying because like people have to try over and over and over to get something right. It gets kind of annoying that they don't get it right pretty soon, especially when you got it right. But you just have to have patience and work with it.
How do you like doing it over and over and over again?
It gets real tiring, but we need to work to perfect it.
What do you think about it when he stops this thing every 3 seconds?
I think it's good because it teaches us what's right and what to do right.
Doing it over and over and over again, what's that do for you?
Well, it helps us get better. It shows us where our mistakes are. And since Faisal's up on the tower, he can really see where our mistakes are. He can go back and fix the little things that make us be good.
It's really great because when you do your best, you know, you've beaten your best, your last score that you did. It just feels really good inside.
When you get here and you do your best, I mean, that's all you need. It doesn't matter anything about any trophies or anything. Just when you do your best.
It's a very good feeling that you get when you're just staring up there and you see everybody looking at you and you know that you've done your best.
Yeah, when the crowd's cheering, eggs you want to do much better.
It's a really intense feeling to just, I mean, because the big thing is to know that you've tried your hardest and you've done your best, and that's really what it's all about.
It's scary, man. I love it, though. I mean, especially when you're out there and the crowd's yelling for you and everything. I love it.
5 more mean?
5 more? Oh, my gosh. That means we have 5 more push-ups. I hate that. That's for sure. But when he says you got 5, that means after practice we got 5 push-ups for careless errors.
Talk to me while you're doing it. What's it like doing 5 more, 5 more?
5 more, 5 more?
Yeah.
No problem. After band camp, you do about 4,000. It's pretty easy.
Thanks.
Oh, push-ups are just such a pain in the butt, man. We have to do them a lot, too. Every time we mess up, it's to help us remember and to help us go back and fix what we did wrong next time. Members of the Pride of Salem are required to be proud beyond reason of their band, sir!
I trust them a lot. I put a lot of trust into them. And the thing that makes me proud is the way they act off of the field when we go places, when we visit, go on overnight trips. They always leave the motel better than they found it. People always remark about how polite the kids are. And they do this without chaperones. And that makes me proud.
Horns, I want you to pay attention most critically to spacing all through this rehearsal. Percussion, I want you to pay attention to dynamics and phasing. Flags, pay attention to your spacing and your coordinates. Rifles, pay attention. You're doing fine. You guys, you're on
so many different tempos that it sounds like you're actually mud on the field. That's how dirty this sounds.
All right, go to the beginning of the second number. We're supposed to be on the second number, not the third. We have 5 more because I messed up. And we have 5 more because you're walking again.
No, he said this. He got 5 more. Wow.
What's it like doing these things over and over?
It's rough.
How come? What's so rough about them? What's so rough about them?
It takes muscle.
Why do you all have to do these?
When we messed up.
And what does it make you do?
Not mess up.
What goes through your mind when you're out here on the field at practice, huh?
Just getting through it and just doing the best that I can here at rehearsal and try to make all the mistakes that I've made before, fix them.
Sometimes, like, you have to move across the field real fast, and you got to make sure you're rolling your feet and, like, keeping your legs straight and pointing your toes. And sometimes it just gets, like, real hard.
Okay. Stop! Go back! This one right here. This very turn right here.
There's another. It's that one. It's when we expand. You have to turn again. Just do your left because you go 1, 2.
When you get your spot,
Yeah,
fall in.
she's right.
So does this ever get old, doing it over and over again? Tell us why not?
Nah.
What do you...
It's getting better. The flags were in the back most of the show, and we don't really stick out like most people do, and we're not really that noticeable like in our feet and stuff.
If you do a really good show, you feel like really great about it.
What's so funny? What just happened here?
Oh, he went the wrong way.
He did, huh?
He did.
Not a good thing, huh?
Not at all.
Talk about, though, going the wrong way.
Right now. If you go the wrong way, it looks bad.
Oh, yeah, we try to keep our spacing together. And the steps, try to stay in step the entire practice. Makes us a better band.
You're going to have to take really, really small steps because you need to hit there at the same time that the trumpets are hitting their form up here in front. Don't take oversized steps. Let's try that again.
Sir.
Eddie.
We try to hold our emotions in before each show, and as soon as we hit that first note, we let all of our emotions explode. So right now, we're really concentrating deeply.
What's the emotion like running through your mind?
I'm going to do my best and try my hardest and think of all my band members when I do the show tonight. And just go out there and do a great show.
I review the show in my head, and I think about where all my mistakes are and how hard I can try to fix those mistakes.
As I get closer to preparing my show, to performing my show, I run my show through my head.
Every performance, we go out and try our best and do the best that we can. So it doesn't matter where we're at or what we're doing. We're just trying the hardest as we can.
Well, I think it really has to do with pride, because that's really what this band's about, and the band being as a family.
Tell us about trophies. This is what it all means. This is what it's all about. Talk about that. This is what makes it worthwhile.
No, that's not it. The trophies are a result of trying our best. When we go on the field, we're not thinking about beating other bands or anything like that, or receiving awards. We're thinking about beating the pride of Salem and beating the show that we had done the week before, the day before, whatever the case was. When you do your best and you try your hardest, that's the true meaning of winning, and the trophies are just a result of trying our best.
We have our own set of standards, and our set of standards is to beat our best and to do our best and to beat the pride of Salem. At the last practice, at the last festival, at the last game, no matter what it is, we want to beat ourselves. So what happens is when you beat yourself, you have trophies inside yourself as opposed to the kind of trophies we have here in the case. And it's much more gratifying to have the kind of trophies inside your heart when you know that you've done your best and you're always improving and you're always bettering yourself, and there's nothing better than that.
Everybody is thinking really hard and is really, really intense about everything.
It's been a great year. I think that it's going to end well, and we've done a really good job this whole year.
There's nothing like doing your best and coming off the field when you have sweat pouring down and being in the pride of Salem. That's what that's all about.
Tell us about what this is right here. What are y'all doing?
We're a water crew.
What's
We're
that?
Water crew. We're putting these up so that people will have water after they do their performance.
Tell us what this is right here.
These are seat covers for the bleachers.
Do what now?
These are seat covers for the bleachers so our white pants don't get dirty.
I like that. No fun, huh? It's no fun, is it? Do what?
But it's got to be done.
Gotta be done, huh?
Got to be done.
Tell us about putting these on the seats. I know they keep your pants white, but it's part of discipline, too. Talk about it.
Yes, we do it to keep our pants white, and that way we can look good out there on the field. And it's just a way for us all to stay looking our best.
What goes through your mind on that bus when you're on the way over here?
Well, it gives me a chance to think about my show and what I can do tonight and all my mistakes I've made to correct them.
Get ourselves focused and don't think about what's going to happen. Just run through our show step by step.
Nervousness at all for you all?
No, sir.
For the first half, then they're going to go second half.
It's a lot like military style, not quite so harsh. You just learn to take responsibilities. Basically, what discipline's all about.
Well, it teaches you to apply yourself really well, and it helps you in school also to apply yourself and organize your time better.
There's a time to be serious and there's a time to work and work hard, and you learn that real fast in the band.
It's a lot of discipline because we have to follow rules, but I don't think it's that strict. I guess it kind of is.
March time. March. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It felt kind of good because, I mean, you know, you've been working out hard all season and stuff, and you can, you know, that you can do good now. And, like, it just feels real good to do your best.
You know, everybody's watching you and cheering you on. It feels great.
The sense of pride is just unbelievable. They are just such wonderful young men and women, and they always conduct themselves like adults and with pride. It's wonderful to be involved in.
You have to have a lot of pride, and you have to be really committed. It takes a lot of time, and I just love it.
If everybody works together, then we all work as one, and then we all become really good.
The band, all the love, all the pride comes into it. It feels really good when you do your best performance. Everybody does their best performance. It's a total rush when I come together.
Just knowing what you've accomplished with all your hard work. I mean, it's a great feeling.
Well, I'm kind of sad, but then again, I'm kind of happy. I can't wait till next year to start with a whole new season, a whole new show. It's fun learning it, you know, but I'm kind of sad that this year's gone away.
It's wild. It's awesome because we try really hard for everybody to hear us, and because the tuba is the base of the band, and that's what everybody's expecting to hear.
What kind of feeling does it give you when the crowd gives you an ovation?
Chills down my spine.
What?
they say you do a good job, then you get yelled at. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere. I'm hoping to get singles in February, but I'm not sure if I can make it. I'm going to try my best.
So far, it's been the best times of my life, and I'll remember it forever.
Well, it teaches you to be responsible.
The high school bands taught me in life to always try my best, and I always do my hardest at everything. And everything I learn in band, I think I could very use in life a lot.
Oh my goodness, it's a pain because it hurts right across here and it gets tight and sweaty. But it's worth it.
And up going to number 22, Murphy. Tackle made by number 85, Wes Jones. Pulling in on the play. Second down.
What?
Discipline and teach you how to listen to people.
I learned discipline and how to act in public places, and I just learned how you have you can make good friends, and that the band is always there for you, and they're just really nice. And I love it here.
I learned that we all need to be one family. I learned to be really disciplined and how to act in different places and areas. I know when to be on the fun side and when to be focused on our shows.
The class part is like a family, and you learn how to work on things together and participate together.
And I think the styles in the stadium and stuff might have scared them a little bit, you know. And they come out here and see our marching band, line it up, and we getting our names cut off on the marching band. They get us really pumped up, you know. They can get us really pumped up. We have a real good marching band, and they can do that for us. They can do that for us. It's like another crowd for us.
What is the marching? I tell you what, I don't know. There's something about drums and young people. You know, when the marching band strikes up that Salem born and Salem bred, and then they give that drum roll, these kids love it. And I think football is really not football without a band. And I think our band just does an excellent job.
I would say this was the defining element for me in my life in terms of providing me an intellectual structure that can be applied to daily life. This is sort of a mini society, and
I'm going to number
chance
33,
to experience
Chris
it
Hoff.
from sort of the underclass situation.
And tackle made by number 54, Todd Keith.
And you know, there's all kinds of life experience that you just couldn't purchase anywhere, and it's really been extremely
It's a second down.
I don't listen to the crowd. I mean, if I listen to the crowd, it distracts me from what I'm doing, so I don't listen to the crowd. But it's always nice, like at the end, because you can see them and you can hear them too, and that's always really great. It's a real upper.
It's really emotional. There's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of focus involved. I don't know. When we do a show, we put everything that we've saved up over the week into it. So it's kind of rough, but we made it.
Mark.
You just done a terrific show, and you just feel great.
What's the most special thing about this band to you?
The people. I mean, it's the people, and I love everybody in the band. It's just awesome.
We get out there, we dance,
Number 46, Nancy Stanley picking up long yardage on the run.
See everybody stand up and get behind us.
Sometimes when I go out there and perform, I have butterflies, but tonight I didn't.
How come?
Because it's the end of the season. I've done it so many times. It's the feeling that we can all do something great together.
Number 28,
and that's what
Matt Bird will attempt the extra point.
Fun to do every single
Number 8.
as your whole. We do everything together.
To be a Salem Marching Spartans, it means that you have a lot of pride and that you can do anything that you put your mind to.
To me, a member of the Pride of Salem is the best feeling that I've ever felt in my entire life. It means love, it means family, it means friendship, and it means pride. And it's the best thing I've ever felt in my whole entire life.
To me, the colors don't really mean that much. What really matters to me is what you do in those colors and the pride that you show when you are wearing those colors.
I just like to do my best. It's just something that everybody tries to do. Everybody tries to just do their best. That's what we try to do.
Everybody getting together and doing their best. I mean, everybody getting out on that field and just coming together like that. That's the best feeling in the whole world.
The greatest thing you get out of this is the emotion you put into the show and how hard you work, and to watch it out in the field. It's a great feeling.
You try your hardest, and like when you put emotion into your music, and that just really, you can feel it.
Talk about the emotion out on the field. What do you think when you're out on the field? Look right here.
We think about everything. We think about how we want to do our best, and we try to do our best on the show, and that puts a lot of emotion in our show. We think about the people we love and the things we love to do, and that just puts all the kind of emotion in our show.
It's like my whole life. Most of my friends are in the band. That it's just everything that I do is because of the band. If I didn't have the band, I probably wouldn't be doing anything right now.
And it really teaches you to stand up for yourself, because I know that I've learned how to stand up for myself and do my best. I think I'll probably remember this forever. I'll remember being with all my friends and just everybody that I know and love.
Mark. What's the greatest thrill you get out of all this?
Playing my horn and marching.
I mean, once you're in, you never want to leave. I mean, it's just, I mean, you hope it never ends, but when you think back, you're just going to, like, just be fond of it and go on. I mean, it's not, it can't last forever.
It's breaking my heart that this is probably one of the last times that I'll perform the show. And it's just, it's something that you treasure in your heart forever. And you just hope it never ends.
I remember it by the festivals and the games and just being with my friends on bus trips.
It has pushed me harder than I've been pushed, so I know that I can do a lot harder than I have in the past.
Well, I've got 3 more years of the band left, and all my friends are in the band, and I'll remember all the festivals and the football games. I'll never forget them.
It means a lot of different things to me. You really can't explain the band. It's just a special feeling you get. I don't really know how to describe it.
At school, we get the attention because the football players don't do as much as we do. They play at football games that we play year-round.
I really like it. I mean, I like the color guard. I like everything. So I like it.
What do you tell somebody about high school band in 20 years? What would you tell them about all this?
I think it's a rewarding opportunity because it teaches you so much and you go so many places and you meet new people, and I just think it's rewarding.
It's a lot of fun to have a family who's like made up of so many different people that all come together and work really hard together to get something accomplished.
It gives you a lot of memories that you'll keep forever.
It's an incredible moment, isn't it? I mean, what's so great about this?
What's so great? Everybody working together.
The band is so big that the sound is enormous. It just blows you back. It's unbelievable how loud the sound is.
Cheering for you, man. What's it all about? Talk about the feeling you're feeling.
When you do your best, it always feels good.
Did you do your best?
Yeah, I thought I did. I did pretty good.
I think it's been great, and I love this band, and it's really emotional, and it's great.
It's a great feeling that a lot of people care, and a lot of people trying to work hard together.
We've been friends from the start, and the band has really brought us together and brought everybody together.
We get out there and we're all working together for a common goal, and it feels really great when it all comes together.
It makes me feel happy to know that everyone's together pulling for each other. It's a great feeling.
Well, the pride's real high, and you're with your friends, so you're trying your best and trying to help them, and it feels really good.
How about you? What's it like playing in front of such a large crowd?
Well, it's the first time you do it, I get really nervous, but now it doesn't bother me as much because I know that as long as I try my hardest, everybody's going to support me.
It's a feeling you can't describe when you're out in the field and you're with all your friends, and you just can't describe it.
It makes you feel really good. It makes you have a lot of pride in yourself, and you're really proud of yourself. Everything that you did, you tried your hardest.
It's one of the only organizations where a lot of people can get together and work towards a common goal, and you put a whole lot of hard work, and if you put that much hard work in anything you do, you're going to succeed.
It teaches you how to work together with other people.
How so?
Like when we're out on the field, everybody's like pulling together as one to make a great show.
The way the band hierarchy is set up, there's a genuine respect from the people on the lower levels for the people on the upper levels. And there isn't a lot of disrespect. Everybody tends to like each other. I mean, a lot. There's a genuine respect between leaders and the people who are following.
Well, it makes you like think about what you're going to do before you do it. But he can be cool sometimes and be a real pain sometimes, but he's trying to make you be the best you can be.
We put in so much work during the year. I mean, we're working about 3 days out of the week, and when you get on the field and put on your show, and you, at the very end, once we hit that last note, it just feels awesome, because you know you've done your best.
It teaches you how to do what you want and strive for the goal and get to it.
For the last 2 years, I've driven the truck to all the high school football games and the festivals. So we have 10 football games a year and 5 festivals, including places like Virginia Beach, which is overnight, and I just do it to help support Mr. Easter and the band.
What's the emotional ties like for you?
It's wonderful. I wrote the music with them in mind,
And to hear it become something is really what really turns me on, is to see them go after it. There's so many people that just go through the motions, but these kids went after it tonight, and to me that's what winning is. It makes me feel wonderful. I do not feel like it is me winning. I feel like it's them winning, and I enjoy being in the sort of the twilight part of it. You know, I don't really like to be seen very much with them, but I'm with them 100% of the time.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say? The microphone's yours. This is something the kids are going to be able to have for a long, long time. Is there anything you'd like to add? I would like to thank all of the students for being in the band, because I think I'm tough to put up with. And I certainly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think this is the best performing band I've ever had.
This has been a Via Video production. We're working hard to make you proud.